for today's video, we're going to talk about 1-2 footwork or speed stop footwork. Okay, so when I'm attacking downhill and I have my defender engaged on my hip and I want to create stop separation, it's important for me to either use a speed stop footwork or 1-2 footwork. Okay, so let's say I'm coming down to my right and I'm stopping, my 1-2 would be left, right there. Okay, so whether it's in a full court sledding and I slam on the brakes with it behind the back, okay, or maybe it's in the half court and I want to stop, get into a jumper, okay, I can use it behind the back in the half court setting too. All right, but slamming on the brakes and using this speed stop footwork is going to allow me to create stop separation. So if that defender's on my hip, he will keep flying forward. A problem that a lot of players have is that they will hop. So when they hop, they are covering more ground, and that allows the defender to stay with them on their hip, and they're not creating any separation at all. Okay, so when we slam on the brakes, that is when our defender's momentum will keep carrying them forward, and that's when we will have that space, and that space is going to allow us to do anything that we want. Okay, so let's say I'm racing somebody. Okay, so I have Jay over here. Jay is going to be on the sideline. Me and Jay are racing to the other end. Okay, we're just walking. So if we're walking and he's on my hip and we're racing to the end, I have a ball. He doesn't need to be, you can just be standing on my side right here. We're just walking. Okay, we're walking side by side. He's on my hip. Okay, and I stop. Okay, he's gonna keep going, right? And if we're running, okay, that space might even be a little bit more. Okay, but as you see, I slammed on the brakes and he's in front of me now. And now with this space, okay, I can stop. If I'm in the full court, I can keep attacking. Okay, if I'm in the half court, maybe I can shoot it. Okay, I can keep attacking. I can change directions. I can do multiple things with this footwork. But now if he comes back and we're doing the same exact thing, he's right here, we're walking towards this sideline, okay, and I hop, I'm hopping right here into him, right? And now I did not create any space. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're slamming on the brakes and we're stopping on a dime. So some things we can do to just rep this out, okay, is we can start anywhere on the court. We don't even really need the hoop right now. We just want to rep out this footwork. So I'm going to start right here. Okay, I'm in a little athletic stance. I'm going to go to my right, so I'm going to stop left, right. And we're just going to work on picking up the ball right now, okay? So I'm going left, right, pick up. Okay, if you notice, that was my speed stop footwork or 1-2 footwork. Ball's in my inside hand, ball's in my outside hand, and I'm taking that inside foot step. Okay, so that's called my dribble step. Outside hand dribble, inside foot step, dribble step. Okay, so I'm right here. All right, we can do that going there and back. Okay, rep that out until we are completely comfortable with that. So if we need to do it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 100 times, doesn't matter. We have to master this, okay? So then I'd obviously go back the other way. Boom. If you notice, left hand dribble, right foot step, okay? And I'll keep repping that out. Now, once I get comfortable, okay, maybe I'll start at the 3-point line. 3-point line, I want to stop, come to a stop once I get to the baseline. So I'm right here. I can start with no dribble. Then once I decide to go, I'm running, and then I come to a stop. Maybe we can add that behind the back, or I can pick it up. All right, same exact thing. I'm right here. I'm running. I come to a stop. Okay, now maybe I can pick that ball up. Pick it up right there. Same exact thing going to my left, or going to the left. Stopping. Okay. Notice how I came to a complete stop with that 1-2 or with that speed stop footwork. I didn't hop. I didn't give up any space. If that defender's on your hip, that 1-2 footwork, speed stop footwork is crucial for creating stop separation. Okay. So now for our drill, okay, we're gonna work on getting into that speed stop and getting into a pull up. Okay, so we're gonna start. You can start at half court if you have enough space. You can start a little bit in front of half court. Doesn't really matter, but I want us to work on getting into a full-on sprint and then coming into that speed stop and stopping on a dime. Okay, another thing that players will do is they'll take their last dribble and then they'll take their 2 steps. We don't want that to happen, okay? We want to be able to have that dribble step timing like we talked about earlier, outside hand, inside foot. So now, let's say we do want to come to that stop, okay? But now maybe that defender has a little bit better body control. They're able to catch up. So now I might have to counter, okay, and add something else. So whether I'm going right here and I put the ball back down, I get to that behind the back, okay, whatever it is, I have to make sure that timing's down, because if I take my last dribble and then I take my 2 steps, okay, my timing will be off and my options won't be there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, like I said, anywhere from half court, maybe a little bit in front of half court. We're right here. Once you decide to go, you're on a full-on sprint. We're gonna get to the elbow. We're stopping on a dime and getting straight into our pull-up. So I'm right here. I stop on a dime, okay, and I'm getting right into my pull-up. All right, we're gonna go until we master this, okay? So for right now, you can go 10 reps maybe, take a little break. If you haven't mastered it, go again, okay? You might need to rep this out every single day, multiple times a day. Whenever you feel that you've mastered it, then you can move on, okay? We're gonna go both sides. So we'll take a look at it with Jay going through it.